Hey you guys, it's Ruby, back again with another Las Vegas update, but not just any update. This is what's new in Las Vegas for 2023. I'm gonna be covering the entire year for you guys. A ton of brand new hotel openings, restaurants, shows. We have so much to cover. Before I get started, if you're new, hi, my name's Ruby. I make Las Vegas content. If you're planning a trip or you love Las Vegas, go ahead and hit subscribe. It's completely free for you to do, and it really helps my channel grow. Thank you so much. First off, we have some absolutely huge news that just dropped about the Hard Rock, you guys. The Hard Rock recently went in front of the Nevada Gaming Control Board and they gave a bunch of details about all of their plans for Mirage. For those of you who maybe don't know, Hard Rock purchased the Mirage in 2021 for $1 billion. Now, they have just announced that they expect to operate Mirage as is for 18 months. That is a huge bomb drop because so many people have been worried about, will the volcano still be there? It's here to stay at least through 2023. They are expecting to do a huge full overhaul on this property that they are planning to have finished by 2025. First of all, one thing I noticed is they were talking about the ceilings. Now, the ceilings are low because they have those old school catwalks above. They're gonna be removing all of that, gutting it out. They're actually expanding the casino floor and adding tons of new slots. You can see from their renderings how much they're gonna add on. They're gonna pull everything to the front. The huge guitar tower is gonna go out front as well. They're planning to renovate all of the existing rooms and suites. They are planning to add new restaurants. They said at least 3, but it could be even more. And you can even see they even said something about an enhanced pool experience. I don't know what that means, but they even put up like a little chart here that says like how many rooms they currently have, how many they're gonna add, the slots they're adding. So it's going to be a much larger property by the time they're finished. Hard Rock also confirmed that their loyalty club program, Unity by Hard Rock, will be launched at Hard Rock Las Vegas, but they didn't say when they're switching over the players' cards. The animal habitat is going away. They will not be having the dolphin shows or anything like that. So as for the Beatles Love, they have extended it into 2024. So Beatles is staying for the year, and I have also heard that Hard Rock is working with Cirque to bring a new show to the property. The renderings look great. This could be a really fun and exciting new place. I'm gonna try to keep an open mind, and I will let you know as news progresses on the Hard Rock. BrewDog Brewing just opened on Strip. This is brand new. The location is directly across the street from Park MGM, next to the Shops by MGM Grand, and the space is beautiful. It is gigantic, tons of separate seating areas. There's a gorgeous rooftop with a unique and really lovely view of Vegas. They had a huge tap list of beers, but they also had wine and cocktails, which was great because a lot of breweries just do beer. This place is kid-friendly, it's dog-friendly. We really enjoyed the food here. We even tried a $150 burger that was really delicious. I would order it again. This is just a fun, new, relaxed hangout spot in Vegas. I would definitely go check this out if you are coming soon. They do take reservations if you want to make sure to be up on the patio. Some future hotels that we need to talk about. So we'll start with the Dream. The Dream Hotel is going to be over by the airport. This one's going to be a more boutique hotel, so 450 rooms, but they're boasting having 7 restaurants, nightlife, a rooftop bar, so they're trying to bring people over while still keeping it pretty small. The Majestic Hotel is also set to open. This one is going to be by the convention center, and this one looks to be more for working types. Non-gaming, non-smoking, white glove service, very high-end. I think they're kind of trying to go for that more quiet atmosphere for people who really don't like the Vegas hustle and bustle and want something more quiet. Wildfire Casino is set to open in February downtown. Now this one's not walkable from Fremont, although it is on Fremont. It's gonna be quite down a ways, and it's important to note this is not gonna be a hotel. just a casino. There are a ton of Wildfire casinos all throughout Vegas. They're local favorites. I've told some of them can be pretty divey, but this one's gonna be brand spanking new, so I'm sure it's gonna be nice. And the Durango Hotel is also set to open. This one is owned by Station Casinos. It's gonna be on Durango Boulevard, which is very fitting. Set to open this year in 2023. This one looks like it's gonna be one of their higher end properties like Red Rock, and we love Red Rock Casino, so I'm hoping the Durango does not disappoint. Excited to see another off-strip property opening. We have to talk about all of the construction happening at Plaza. So Plaza Hotel, one of my favorites downtown, is adding so much new to their property. Currently, they are working on the Carousel Bar. This is gonna be right at their front entrance and rotate all the way around under those beautiful lights. It's set to be able to hold 100 guests, and I'm told they're hoping early spring. Once that's done, I think they're gonna start working on their other projects. They are opening a Pink Box Donuts. They're also gonna be opening a rooftop patio next to Oscar's for some outdoor dining, and the influencer-friendly BC Slots area. They're gonna be opening a really large area in the casino and adding on to it. It's gonna be entirely non-smoking in this area, have its own separate entrance, and be very influencer-friendly. I heard Brian himself even said something about having like copyright-free music. He's hand-selecting like 100 different slots for this area. For those of us who play slots, we do have a slot play channel if you're interested. All of this construction is going to be through 2023. However, I think once the Carousel Bar is finished, it'll be a lot less obtrusive with the construction. We must mention the Tilman Fertitta Hotel. If you've been following my updates, we've been talking about this a lot, but for those of you who don't know, Tilman Fertitta owns the Golden Nugget, and he is opening a brand new high-end casino right dead center strip where that Tex-Mex place is and where the Travel Lodge used to be. It is completely torn down. Cannot wait to see another high-end beautiful property here. And directly next door at the Hawaiian shops, they have closed those all down, and the strip has announced that they're gonna be putting much more fine dining and shopping here. So they're really trying to clean up that part of the strip. It wasn't like the greatest spot. This is gonna be so nice and add to that area right next to BrewDog. So that whole part of the strip is gonna be really new and exciting. Speaking of new and exciting and shopping, Project 63, question mark, because Project 63 was supposed to open this year in fall, and fall has came and gone and still not open. I have heard many things about this. I guess they don't even have all of their vendors set up to go inside. I do know they are going to have an Ocean Prime, and this is set to open in spring of 2023. The renderings for this steak and seafood restaurant look absolutely incredible, and it's also gonna be 14,000 square feet, which is massive. The Venetian has also announced a huge renovation project. We are talking they plan to renovate the casino, the rooms, and the pool. I am excited. I think it needs it, honestly. So once Venetian has this all done, I cannot wait to go back and try it again and see all these improvements, but this is gonna be a long time coming. So all through 2023, we can expect some renovating happening at Venetian. And of course, not to be left out with our new hotels coming, we have Fontainebleau. Fontainebleau has been nearly 20 years in the making. I mean, in 2005, they announced the project and it's been stalled ever since, but they claim it is gonna be open fourth quarter of 2023. I hope so, honestly, because I'm very excited about this place. 3,700 rooms. The renderings look stunning. There's gonna be a nightclub. I'm sure there's gonna be some really high-end dining in here. And I love when we can build up a new part of the strip. So having this be North Strip would just add more life over there. Kind of by Circus, Resorts World, Harrah, in that area. When we talk construction in Las Vegas, we must discuss the MSG Sphere and how groundbreaking this thing is. Now, the MSG Sphere is going to have the largest, highest resolution LED screen ever made and 164,000 speakers. They claim that this thing is going to be 100% clearer than the best TV you can buy on the market right now. Capacity is 20,000 people. The first ever performance that is announced for MSG Sphere is going to be U2. This is super highly anticipated. This is a game changer. I cannot wait to go not just see a show here, but I can't wait for them to build up that area back there kind of behind the Venetian and the Convention Center. Formula One racing is coming to Las Vegas. They're going to be racing down the Strip November 16th through the 18th. This is going to be a huge deal for Las Vegas. The Bellagio is planning to build grandstands right out front for viewing, and right now they are selling packages. I did take a look, and a Bellagio 3-night stay with grandstand seating came to around $2,949. Just under $3,000. I think a lot of the hotels and bars and everyone's going to be doing packages and viewing for this, so stay tuned for more. I will definitely update you about F1 as we learn more. 2 new shows have opened in Las Vegas. Mad Apple at New York, kind of Cirque's take on a Spiegelworld show. Very much a variety act with comedy, raunchy things, singing, dancing. It's a good time. And Awakening has opened at the Wynn, and this one's totally different. Think of like an interpretive music video. There's a beautiful score, some incredible technology went into the stage, the costuming is fantastic, a lot of dancing. So both of these shows were great. I enjoyed both, and I recommend them. You can get tickets for those now. New York is currently renovating all of their rooms. We were lucky and got to stay in one of these newly renovated rooms. You can check that video out, and it is fresh and a great new update. They are planning to have all of the rooms finished by June of 2023. So if you're coming late spring into the summer, all of New York will be fresh and renovated. Aria has some changes as well. The food hall will be opening inside the Aria, which is absolutely fantastic because some more dining options in there, some cheaper, quicker eats would be much welcome. And Cathedrale, which I hope I'm saying that right, is going to be opening in 2023 right next to Catch. Very little is known about this project, only that it is set to open in 2023. I will keep you guys updated. Nellie's Kitchen opened at MGM Grand this year. This is the Jonas Brothers restaurant, and it is Southern home cooking based off of their grandmother's eats. It should be pretty delicious. You can go check that one out now. Light Nightclub has announced they are totally closed at Mandalay Bay, so can no longer party there, which is unfortunate. Speaking of MGM, one of the biggest stories this year in 2022 was that MGM Properties have acquired the Cosmopolitan. There's been a ton of speculation on when they're going to switch the identity reward system over to MGM Rewards, and from what we understand, it's going to be sometime at the end of 2023. Also at the Cosmopolitan, Opium has entirely new acts. It's essentially a brand new show. I saw Opium, I absolutely loved it, so I'm excited to go back and check out all the new performances. Moving on to Caesars properties, so many changes. Caesars is doing so much. So Bally's they sold, and Bally's is now going to become the Horshoe. Already things that have opened inside the Bally/Horshoe would be the poker room, which a lot of people are loving. Lock and Key is this little speakeasy down on the bottom floor. They are doing a casino remodel. They ripped out the big sports book and put in an arcade. The new one is over by Paris, kind of in between that walkway there. And the Burger Brasserie is closing, and they're going to be putting a new Guy Fieri restaurant, but I don't know the name just yet. Also, Old Red by Blake Shelton, the gigantic cowboy bar, is going to be opening this year, and that is going to be right out front of Bally/Horshoe. It will be taking the place of all of those Grand Bazaar shops for the most part, although we did hear Wahlburgers gets to stay, but that could just be a rumor. We will see. I hope Wahlburgers stays because they have cheap drinks. And speaking of Paris right next door, Paris is looking totally different on the inside. They have added so much. Vanderpump Paris, a beautiful new restaurant space. Nobu, which is just like the Nobu over at Caesars. They have Martha Stewart's Bedford restaurant and Bobby's Burgers. So even more dining options have been added to Paris Hotel this year. Harrah's is seeing some love as well. They opened Walk On Sports Bistro, but they are going to be adding a brand new high limit room. And in the place of the high limit room, they're going to be adding a new lounge called The Lounge. I love when they add like a little swanky cocktail bar into casinos. That's a nice touch. They've also opened Ramsay's Kitchen. Now this is the Gordon Ramsay restaurant, and this one is supposed to be based on his travels from around the world. So some new interesting dishes here. but you'll still be able to get the Wellington and the sticky toffee pudding and all of those favorites. The Linq this year saw opening of 2 Buddy V restaurants, the Boss Cafe, which had delicious mousse or mozzarella. I would definitely check that out. And Buddy's Jersey Eats food truck. Caesar's Palace itself has undergone huge changes. The entire front entrance has been remodeled. They've added a bar. They've opened Dominique Ansel's high-end pastries. Stanton's Social Prime is set to open next year. Now, this is also from Tao Hospitality Group, the same group opening Cathedrale over at Aria. So interesting that they're going to be opening 2 different restaurants. Peter Luger's is also coming to Caesar's. This steakhouse is famous in New York City, and it's been really anticipated here. However, they said that this is not going to be coming until late next year. Definitely going to be a while before we see this one. I'm just curious if they're going to maintain the whole cash only thing like they did over in New York. There's also rumors of another tower being built at Caesars over where the Absinthe tent currently is, and rumors that they want to build an even bigger sports book. So we'll see if that comes to fruition, and stay tuned. Earlier this year, Caesars had put Flamingo up for sale, and everybody was very concerned about it, but it turns out they weren't able to get the price that they wanted, so they are keeping the Flamingo. And with it, it seems like they're going to be putting some work in. The buffet closed permanently there, and I'm told that they're planning to put some new restaurants inside, so hopefully gonna freshen up Flamingo as well. They're working on all of their properties right now, so it would make a lot of sense for them to also fix up Flamingo. Some other hotels that have opened this year, the English Hotel opened in the Arts District. When I saw that this was this year, I just felt like, wow, 2022 has been incredibly long. The English Hotel is absolutely gorgeous. I have a whole video that you guys can watch on this one. The Palms has also reopened. So happy to see the Palms reopen. It's become one of my fave off-strip spots. They have Scotch 80 Prime inside, Mabel's Barbecue, Vetri Cucina just reopened, the Italian restaurant. I'm gonna be talking more about that later on the channel, and it's just a great property to go hit up if you are off strip. Let's talk about some shows, festivals, concerts, residencies coming. So Garth Brooks has announced a residency, as has Maroon 5. And we have Taylor Swift coming to Las Vegas. She's coming in March 24th and 25th. I have tickets. I'm not bragging, my sister got them. EDC, or the Electric Daisy Carnival, will be here May 19th through the 21st. This is EDM, house music. When We Were Young is coming October 21st. Hopefully this one does not get canceled by wind, but the lineup looks really great again, that emo punk rock kind of thing. So Life is Beautiful is coming September 22nd through the 24th, and this is kind of a little bit of everything. Gorillaz, Arctic Monkeys, Lorde, kind of a mix of artists, and they all look to be pretty fun, so this could be a great concert. And Sick New World is coming May 13th. This is the concert that Mr. Ruby really wanted to buy tickets for, but it's sold out. We are talking hard rock, so lots of great festivals coming all throughout the year in Las Vegas. If you are not planning to attend these, be aware that there's gonna be an uptick in prices and crowds on those weekends. I can't believe the changes coming in 2023. Las Vegas is gonna be like never before, and I can't wait to take you along and keep updating you throughout the year as we go. If you didn't hear, we did move to Las Vegas to be working full-time on this channel, and thank you to all my subscribers, old and new. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will catch you guys all in my next one.